The most powerful force in your life is not your body, not your money, not your appearance. It is your mind. Your mind is the magnet that pulls people toward you or drives them away. The way you think determines the quality of your relationships, the influence you carry, and the impact you make. If you want to attract the right people into your life, you must first discipline your thoughts. You cannot have a negative, toxic, or small-minded mentality and expect to draw great individuals. You attract who you are, not who you wish to be. If your mind is full of fear, insecurity, and doubt, then you will pull in people who feed on those weaknesses. But if your mind is full of vision, wisdom, and confidence, then you will attract those who are moving in the same direction. Your mind is a magnet. It attracts who you are, not who you wish to be. Many people desire success, influence, and meaningful relationships, yet they fail to realize that everything in their life is a reflection of their mindset. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are mentally prepared for. Your thoughts create an atmosphere around you, and that atmosphere determines the kind of people who enter and remain in your life. If your mind is full of doubt, insecurity, and fear, then your life will be surrounded by people who either take advantage of your weaknesses or reinforce them. But if your mind is full of vision, confidence, and purpose, you will attract people who are also driven, focused, and ready to grow. You cannot think small and expect to be surrounded by greatness. You cannot entertain fear and expect bold, courageous individuals to walk with you. You cannot live in self-pity and expect to attract those who live in victory. Life does not work that way. Everything in life responds to the state of your mind. Your thoughts shape your behavior shapes your attitude, and your attitude creates the energy that others sense when they are around you. This is why some people walk into a room and immediately command attention, not because of their wealth or appearance, but because of their mindset. They have trained their mind to think in a way that exudes confidence, clarity, and purpose. People are naturally drawn to those who know where they are going and why they are going there. If you want to attract the right people, you must first become the right person. Your mind must be disciplined. It must be filled with thoughts that align with the life you want to live. Stop focusing on what you lack and start focusing on what you carry. You are not created empty. There is something inside of you that is valuable. But if you do not recognize your own worth, you will repel those who do. Your mind must first accept that you are worthy of great relationships, meaningful connections, and divine opportunities. When you believe that, your entire being begins to reflect it. The problem is that many people have been trained to think the wrong way. They have been conditioned by their environment, past experiences, or negative words spoken over them. They have been told they are not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough. And they have allowed those thoughts to take root in their mind. As a result, they attract people who reinforce those limiting beliefs. They surround themselves with individuals who mirror their insecurities instead of challenging them to grow. But today you must make a decision. You must decide to train your mind for the life you desire. You must choose to think higher, to see yourself differently, and to expect more. You must intentionally remove thoughts of failure, rejection, and fear, and replace them with thoughts of success, acceptance, and faith. You must speak to yourself differently, carry yourself differently, and approach life with a different mindset. Do not wait for others to validate you before you believe in yourself. People are drawn to those who already know who they are. They are attracted to confidence, not arrogance, assurance, not pride. When your mind is aligned with your purpose, when your thoughts reflect strength and not weakness, you will begin to attract the kind of relationships that add value to your life. You were never meant to live life alone, but the people assigned to you can only find you when you have positioned yourself mentally to receive them. Train your mind, and the right people will be drawn to you. The way you think determines who is drawn to you. Every relationship in your life is a direct reflection of your mindset. You don't attract people by chance. You attract them by the thoughts you consistently entertain. Your mind creates an environment, and that environment either welcomes the right people or repels them. If your thoughts are filled with fear, doubt, and insecurity, you will unknowingly attract people who feed off that same energy. But if your mind is full of confidence, purpose, and vision, you will naturally draw those who align with that way of thinking. People are not just drawn to what you say, they are drawn to the energy your mindset produces. You can speak words of success, but if your mind is full of doubt, those words will have no power. You can act like you have confidence, but if your thoughts are filled with insecurity, it will eventually show. You cannot hide your mindset. Your life reveals it. If you want to attract strong, successful, and purpose-driven people, you must first become strong, successful, and purpose-driven in your thinking. Your relationships are shaped by the way you perceive yourself. If you see yourself as unworthy, you will attract people who treat you as such. If you think small, you will attract small-minded individuals who keep you in a cycle of mediocrity. But if you carry a mindset of value and purpose, you will attract those who respect and honor you. This is why changing your thinking is the first step to changing your relationships. If you do not shift your mindset, you will keep meeting the same type of people in different seasons of your life. Many people complain about the kind of relationships they have, but they never take the time to examine their thoughts. They say, "Why do I keep attracting people who take advantage of me?" Or "Why do I always find myself surrounded by those who bring me down?" The answer is simple. Your mind has created a space where those people feel comfortable. Until you change your thoughts, your relationships will remain the same. The good news is that you have the power to shift your mindset and in doing so attract a higher level of relationships. You must first believe that you deserve better. You must think in alignment with the kind of relationships you desire. If you want to be surrounded by wise people, you must cultivate wisdom in your own mind. If you want to attract those who uplift and inspire, you must first become someone who uplifts and inspires. The way you carry yourself is a reflection of the way you think. People who are confident in their purpose walk with a different posture. They speak with clarity and conviction. They do not beg for attention or force connections because they understand that the right relationships will be naturally drawn to them. They do not chase people, they attract people by becoming the best version of themselves. Your mindset determines your standards. When your thoughts are filled with purpose, you will no longer entertain relationships that drain you. You will no longer accept dishonor, disrespect, or mediocrity in your connections. You will no longer feel the need to hold on to people who are not aligned with where you are going. Your mind will naturally filter out those who do not belong in your life, and you will find yourself surrounded by individuals who push you toward greatness. You must be intentional about protecting your thoughts because your relationships depend on them. Do not allow negativity, fear, or self-doubt to shape your connections. Surround yourself with wisdom, vision, and confidence, and you will begin to attract those who are moving in the same direction. Train your mind to think higher, and your relationships will follow. Your mind is the control center of your life. Every thought you entertain is shaping your future, determining your relationships, and influencing the opportunities that come your way. This is why you must renew your thinking daily. You cannot expect to attract the right people, experience meaningful relationships, or live a life of purpose if your mind is filled with negativity, fear, and small-mindedness. The world around you is constantly trying to shape your thinking through experiences, conversations, and circumstances. But it is your responsibility to take control of your mind and guard what enters it. If you allow negative thoughts to take root, they will grow into habits, and those habits will shape your life. Some people wake up every morning and immediately fill their minds with worry, doubt, and complaints. They focus on what they lack, who hurt them, and why things are not working in their favor. As a result, they carry an atmosphere of heaviness, and that atmosphere affects their relationships. People are either drawn to you or repelled by you based on the mindset you carry. Renewing your thinking is not something you do once and forget about. It is a daily discipline. Just as your body needs food to stay strong, your mind needs the right thoughts to stay healthy. You must be intentional about feeding your mind with wisdom, knowledge, and truth. Read books that challenge your perspective. Listen to voices that speak life into you. Meditate on thoughts that align with your purpose. Remove anything that weakens your mindset and replaces it with thoughts that empower you. Many people live with a defeated mindset because they have allowed their past experiences to define their thinking. They replay failures, rejections, and disappointments in their minds until they become trapped in a cycle of negativity. But you are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not what others have spoken over you. If you want to change your life, you must first change the way you think about yourself. Your mind must align with your destiny, not your history. Guarding your thoughts is one of the most important things you can do. Do not allow just anything to enter your mind. Be careful of what you watch, what you listen to, and who you surround yourself with. The conversations you entertain shape your thinking, and your thinking shapes your life. If you spend time with people who complain, doubt, and criticize, and you will find yourself doing the same. But if you surround yourself with those who speak vision, faith, and encouragement, your mindset will begin to shift. Training your mind requires discipline. It is easy to think negatively because the world is full of negativity, but just because something is common does not mean it is beneficial. You must intentionally reject small thinking and replace it with thoughts of greatness. You must silence the voice of fear and amplify the voice of faith. You must remove thoughts that limit you and embrace thoughts that empower you. Your mind is a garden. Whatever you plant will grow. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and insecurity, they will take over your life. But if you plant seeds of purpose, confidence, and wisdom, you will attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right relationships. What you feed will flourish, and what you starve will die. When your mind is renewed daily, your relationships begin to change. You will no longer tolerate connections that drain you. You will no longer seek validation from people who do not see your worth. You will no longer be drawn to environments that keep you stagnant. Instead, you will find yourself walking with those who challenge you, inspire you, and push you toward your destiny. Every day, you have a choice. You can allow life to shape your thinking, or you can take control of your mind and shape your future. Train your mind, guard your thoughts, and renew your thinking daily. When you do, you will attract the people and opportunities that align with the greatness inside you. People are naturally drawn to value. They are not attracted to mediocrity, negativity, or aimlessness. They are drawn to those who inspire them, challenge them, and add something meaningful to their lives. If you want to attract the right people, you must become a person of value, someone who carries wisdom, confidence, and purpose. The quality of your relationships is a direct reflection of what you bring to the table. If you invest in yourself, develop your gifts, and cultivate the right mindset, you will naturally draw people who recognize and appreciate your worth. People do not follow empty vessels. They follow those who have something to offer. If you want to attract leaders, you must think like a leader. If you want to be surrounded by visionaries, you must carry vision. If you want to walk with people who are driven, you must first develop discipline within yourself. You cannot expect to draw strong, successful, and purpose-driven individuals while remaining stagnant in your own life. Your growth determines your connection. The world is full of people searching for direction, encouragement, and wisdom. They are looking for voices that speak life, for individuals who inspire them to become better. But no one is drawn to confusion, fear, or weakness. You must decide what kind of person you will be. Will you be someone who lifts others or someone who drains them? Will you be a source of wisdom or a carrier of negativity? The choice is yours, and that choice will determine the people who come into your life. Attracting the right people is not about manipulation or trying to impress others. It is about being authentic and developing yourself to the point where your presence naturally draws those who align with your mindset. When you carry wisdom, you will find yourself in the company of wise individuals. When you walk with confidence, people will respect your presence. When you add value wherever you go, doors will open that you never expected. Your life becomes a magnet for the right relationships when you focus on personal growth and development. The problem many people face is that they desire great relationships without first working on themselves. They want to connect with successful people, yet they have not developed the habits of success. They want to be surrounded by individuals who challenge and uplift them, yet they do not cultivate an environment that fosters growth. If you want better relationships, you must first become better yourself. Your mindset, habits, and attitude must align with the kind of people you wish to attract. People are drawn to those who are solution-oriented. No one is attracted to constant complainers, victims, or those who blame others for their circumstances. If you want to attract winners, you must develop a mindset of victory. If you want to walk with individuals who inspire, you must become an inspiration yourself. Stop waiting for the right people to find you. Become the kind of person that the right people want to be around. Adding value to others does not mean being perfect. It means being intentional about growing, learning, and sharing what you have. It means speaking life into others, encouraging them and helping them see their potential. It means carrying a spirit of excellence in everything you do. When people see that you are someone who adds value wherever you go, they will want to be connected to you. They will see you as a source of wisdom, strength, and purpose. If you want to attract quality relationships, you must first offer quality in return. People are naturally drawn to those who make their lives better. They seek out those who challenge them, encourage them, and push them toward greatness. If you want to walk with the wise, you must become wise. If you want to connect with leaders, you must develop leadership qualities. If you want to attract people of purpose, you must first live with purpose yourself. Your life is a reflection of the value you carry. The more you grow, the more you attract those who align with your vision. The more you develop, the more doors will open. The right people are not found by chasing them. They are drawn by who you become. Train your mind. Build your value, and the right relationships will follow. Your words and attitude create the environment around you. People are drawn to confidence, clarity, and purpose, while they are repelled by insecurity, doubt, and negativity. If you want to attract the right relationships, you must be intentional about the way you speak and carry yourself. Your presence should inspire, your words should uplift, and your attitude should reflect strength. The way you present yourself to the world determines who will be drawn to you. Confidence is not arrogance, it is assurance. It is knowing who you are, what you carry, and where you are going. When you are confident in your identity and purpose, people will naturally respect and be drawn to you. Those who lack confidence often find themselves struggling to connect with others because they do not believe in their own value. They either shrink back in fear or overcompensate with pride, both of which push people away. True confidence comes from knowing that you have something to offer, that you are valuable, and that your presence matters. Your words are powerful. They shape the way people perceive you and influence the kind of relationships you attract. If your speech is full of doubt, fear, and negativity, people will begin to associate you with that energy. But when your words are full of wisdom, vision, and encouragement, people will be drawn to you. No one wants to be around someone who constantly complains, criticizes, or speaks failure over their life. People are drawn to those who speak life, those whose words carry hope, inspiration, and direction. You must also be mindful of the way you carry yourself, your posture, your tone, your expressions. All of these send a message before you even speak. People can sense hesitation, insecurity, and uncertainty, just as they can sense confidence, assurance, and strength. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room, but you must carry an undeniable presence. When you walk into a space, let your energy speak before your words do. Let your demeanor reflect purpose, let your attitude reflect excellence, and let your presence demand respect without saying a word. One of the greatest mistakes people make is waiting for others to validate them before they believe in themselves. If you do not first believe in yourself, no one else will. If you do not carry yourself with confidence, people will treat you according to the way you present yourself. You set the standard for how others perceive and interact with you. If you walk with uncertainty, you will attract people who take advantage of that uncertainty. But if you carry yourself with assurance, you will attract those who respect and value what you bring. Attracting the right people is not about impressing them. It is about being authentic. True confidence comes from knowing who you are, not from pretending to be someone you are not. People are drawn to those who are real, not those who try too hard to fit in. When you are secure in yourself, you naturally attract those who align with your values and vision. Your attitude also plays a major role in the kind of relationships you attract. A person with a positive, solution-oriented mindset will always draw people who want to grow, while a person with a negative, problem-focused mindset will push opportunities and connections away. No one wants to be around someone who always finds an excuse, always blames others, or always sees obstacles instead of possibilities. People gravitate toward those who see solutions, those who believe in possibilities, and those who carry a spirit of optimism. This is why you must guard both your words and your attitude. Speak life into yourself, speak life into others, and approach every situation with an expectation of greatness. The way you speak, the way you think, and the way you carry yourself will either open doors or close them. People are constantly observing, listening, and evaluating whether or not they want to be connected to you. Give them a reason to stay. You do not need to force relationships. You do not need to chase after people. When you walk with confidence, when you speak with wisdom, and when you carry yourself with excellence, the right people will find their way to you. Train your mind, align your words, and shape your attitude. The relationships you desire will follow. Right thinking attracts the right people. Everything in life begins with the way you think. Your thoughts shape your attitude, your words, your actions, and ultimately, the kind of people you attract. If your mind is filled with doubt, insecurity, and fear, you will unknowingly invite relationships that reflect those same qualities. But if you discipline your mind to think with confidence, vision, and purpose, you will attract people who align with that mindset. Your life will always move in the direction of your dominant thoughts. And so will your relationship. People are naturally drawn to those who have clarity about who they are and where they are going. When your mind is trained to think with purpose, you will walk with an undeniable sense of direction. You will not tolerate relationships that drain you, nor will you entertain connections that pull you away from your destiny. Instead, you will find yourself surrounded by individuals who support, challenge, and strengthen you. But this does not happen by accident. It happens when you take control of your thinking. The mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it will grow. If you constantly plant seeds of doubt, negativity, and self-limiting beliefs, they will take root and shape the way you live. But if you intentionally plant seeds of confidence, wisdom, and faith, your life will reflect those qualities. The way you think determines what you attract. If you believe that you are valuable, you will attract people who see and respect your value. If you think small, you will attract people who keep you small. If you think with vision, you will attract those who are also moving towards something greater. The challenge many people face is that they desire great relationships, but they have not yet developed a great mindset. They want to be surrounded by successful people, yet their thinking is full of limitations. They want to be respected, yet they do not respect themselves in their own thoughts. You cannot attract what you have not first become in your mind. Your thoughts must match the level of the people you want to walk with. Training your mind is not a one-time event. It is a daily discipline. Every morning, you must decide what kind of thoughts you will entertain. You must reject thoughts that belittle you and replace them with thoughts that empower you. You must silence the voice of fear and amplify the voice of faith. You must guard your mind against negativity, because whatever dominates your thoughts will eventually dominate your life. This is why it is important to be mindful of what you expose yourself to. The conversations you engage in, the people you listen to, and the content you consume all shape your thinking. If you constantly surround yourself with negativity, doubt, and fear, those thoughts will take root in your mind. But if you fill your mind with wisdom, knowledge, and inspiration, you will begin to see yourself and your relationships differently. People can sense the way you think. You do not have to say a word. Your mindset is reflected in the way you carry yourself. When you walk with confidence, others can feel it. When you think with clarity, people are drawn to your direction. When your mind is full of purpose, those who also carry purpose will naturally be attracted to you. Attracting the right people does not require manipulation, force, or desperation. It requires becoming the best version of yourself. When you train your mind to think at a higher level, you will no longer chase relationships. Relationships will be drawn to you. You will not have to seek approval from others, because the right people will recognize your value without you having to prove it. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your thinking. If you are not satisfied with the relationships you are attracting, the first place to look is your mind. Elevate your thoughts, and your connections will follow. Train your mind, transform your life, and the right people will find their way to you. Your mind is the foundation of everything you attract in life. The people who come into your life, the relationships you build, and the opportunities that arise are all shaped by the way you think. When you train your mind to focus on confidence, vision, and purpose, you naturally draw those who align with that mindset. But if your thoughts are filled with doubt, fear, and negativity, you will unknowingly invite relationships that reflect the same. The key to attracting the right people is not found in external effort, but in internal transformation. When you renew your thinking daily, when you speak with wisdom, when you carry yourself with confidence, and when you add value to others, the right relationships will be drawn to you effortlessly. You don't have to chase people. You only need to become the best version of yourself. Your mindset sets the standard for who will walk with you. Every day is an opportunity to build yourself, to reshape your thoughts, and to cultivate an environment that welcomes greatness. Choose to elevate your thinking, protect your mind, and align your life with purpose. When you do, you will attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right future. Good luck on your journey of growth and transformation. May your mind be strong, your heart be focused, and your relationships be filled with purpose. Thank you.